So I am heading up to the track for my first run in a very long time. It's almost completely dark out, but I got home from a pretty rough day of work. Very, very stressful on the mind, and my wife just says, "Why don't you go run?" So I am going to give it a shot and see how this goes. She ran a mile today. She's killing it, and she's really pushing me to get back into it because she really wants to do this Memorial Day run, and this is the run that I have talked about missing out on. It makes me feel really bad, so I'm about to go up here and see how long I can go on the track. I might do my zombie app. It's completely dark up here, so let's see how this goes. I'll let you know how it turns out. I'll update you after sun. Sweet. Okay, so I got a mile in. First of all, props and shout out to my wife for telling me to turn the phone sideways so it's better recording. That's what you really need. You need somebody in your life who's motivating you and pushing you to be a better version of yourself, and she definitely does that for me. Especially right now, she really boosts my confidence and helps me get back into shape. So anyway, it's disgusting. So started off first lap, right? I'm in the 6th lane on an 8-lane track. So if you want to run a 5K on a track and it's an 8-lane track, if you stay in lane 6, you'll get a 5K in 12 laps. It's kind of like running an extra lap if you were in the first lane. That's what I always used to run. I don't really like running on the track, but when I had to, I'd stay in lane 12 or lane 6 and run 12 laps. Very repetitive, very boring, but it is what it is. Anyway, so I got up here. It's completely dark. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. You can kind of see my face. It's something weird about running in the dark. Like, you feel like you're moving so much faster. I don't know why. It feels awesome. But so back up here, getting back into my running form. Something I used to be like notorious for was like getting side stitches. Always got side stitches. Doesn't matter how much I ran. Always under the freaking side stitch. Well, it's weird now that I'm older. I don't really seem to get that as much. I was kind of starting to get a little bit of one. But now it's more like tonight. My shins kind of hurt a little bit. Legs are definitely dead right now, but something you gotta understand about me, for the last 3 years, I've had a stationary desk job. And I'm sitting down 8, 9, 10 hours out of the day. Like, no joke. I don't move, I don't get up. The janitor just told me today, he's like, "Man, you need to get up and move." Like, yeah, I used to be in that life when I worked retail. I was always on my feet. You guys can't see me right now, but you can hear me. So anyway, this feels really good too. I miss this feeling. It's the runner's high. A mile's not that impressive, but when you haven't run for more than 3 years probably, like, that's pretty impressive. I'm pretty happy with myself. But I was up here, I ran the first lap. I had my Spotify playing. I'm like, yeah, we got a cool list going, like random list. Well, I brought my old phone, so my old phone's not on the network anymore. So it's still connected to my Wi-Fi, I think, because it was playing for that whole first lap. And then I started the second lap and it stopped. I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" So I had to stop and kind of walk a little bit to check it out. Well, then it hit me. My phone doesn't have any service and it's not on Wi-Fi. So there went my music. So lap 2, music dead. Heck with it. I just kept running, put my phone in my pocket, ran, to the 4th lap. There's always that fight, no matter what. You're just like, "Oh man, I want to quit. But I didn't quit. It just kept going. I kind of found my second wind. Like today, I went to work. I was probably on 3 hours of sleep today. So I was like super tired, super stressful day. Everything was just harder than it seemed it had to be. And so like on the way home, I was feeling pretty tired. But then kind of found my second wind in the car right on the way home, which is really rare because I usually like get home and just want to go to sleep. But like I said, I got home and told my wife today was a stressful day. I said, man, it's kind of nice out. She says, get out there and run. That's what you need. You need somebody to push you. Like, I used to do cross country. That's why cross country was so fun. You had so many people pushing you for positive. That's the most positive sport you could ever be in. Like, everybody, even like opposing teams, everybody just cheers you on. Great job, because they know how hard it is. That's what you need. You need a power of positivity push you. And right now, like I said, that's definitely my wife. Like, I got a couple buddies, they want me to get back into running too. Oh man, come run a half marathon with me. You're crazy, man. I can't even move anymore. No, you got until December, you got time. So like, it's neat to have somebody push you. Another thing, like, this is gonna sound silly, but last year I did this wiffle ball tournament, and I do this every year. I've done it for the last four years, I think. Maybe 5. Last year, something we used to do as kids. There's no problem, no trouble. Didn't have any problem playing wiffle ball, Oh, last year, started out, I was pitching and I was batting, and after like the second inning, I was so winded. I was so tired. Oh my God, like the sun beating down on me. I couldn't believe how out of breath and out of shape I was. It was kind of sad. So that's in September. So I want to be in shape for that too. As silly as that sounds, like, that's what you gotta do though. You gotta set little goals. Look forward to them. Like I wanted to start January 1st. I fell through the ropes, But now I got like these goals. Like, my wife starts going, she gets me going. She makes me want to work out when she works out. So now she's getting real excited. She wants to do the Blackie 5K. I want to do the Blackie 5K. When is it? Memorial Day. So in the past, like, I generally start around March anyway. Start running again because of the weather breaking. Well, today was a really nice day, so I'm up here doing it in the dark. And last time I started getting into pretty good shape was around COVID, and I'd come up here at night in the dark and do the same thing. I was starting to get back in real good shape, and I used to do this app called Zombie Run, which I still have it. And I could have put that on tonight probably, because I think that works offline. Pretty sure it does, because you download it. But then it also like uses your Spotify list. It's pretty cool. It's like one thing is like, I'm kind of getting bored running and working out when you don't have anybody to do it with. You just do it yourself. So that was one thing that like kept me going. It was fun. The Zombify app, because it kind of made it like a game. It's like, zombies are chasing you. You gotta run faster. Anyway, something to help motivate you. But yeah, kind of like being up here. Kind of nice being in the dark, honestly. I don't know why. I guess I'm weird, but it just feels good. I think I'm on my 6th lap now. I'm just walking, talking to you guys, but nice to get out here. And like I said, this channel is all about power positivity. You can get yourself into your best form. Just get out there and do it. You need somebody to push you. Find that positive force to help drive you. Like I said, right now, it's my wife. I got a lot of people support me. Like, yeah, man, get out there and do it. You can do it. Let's go do this. So, just find that positive reinforcement. And if you can't, join this channel, and I'll keep pushing out the positive messages. You can do it. Tomorrow, you can be a better version of yourself than you were today. That's the ultimate goal, right? So, I'm probably gonna run like 2 more laps. I don't think I'm gonna do all 12, but I'll catch up with you guys later. And we'll see you on the next video. Peace.